Today we're taking a look at these NHL matches, which are happening on Saturday, December 4, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting advice that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advice. Minnesota Wild vs Toronto Maple Leafs. The Minnesota Wild are averaging 3.7 goals per game and are scoring on 14.3% of their power play opportunities. Ryan Hartman leads Minnesota with 13 goals, Kirill Kaprizov has 19 assists, and Kevin Fiala has 79 shots on goal. Defensively, the Minnesota Wild are allowing 3 goals per game and are killing 81.3% of their opponents' power plays. Cam Talbot has allowed 46 goals on 534 shots faced, and Kaapo Kähkönen has allowed 17 goals on 162 shots. Our first betting advice is to pick Toronto Maple Leafs. The Wild have also played well over the past week and come into this game on a 5-game winning streak. They will try to keep the momentum going with a win over the Maple Leafs, which will give them their 6th win in a row. The Maple Leafs are the hottest team in the league right now and come into this game on a 5-game winning streak. They have also done a good job on the road, winning their last 6 games away from home, and will try to extend their streak with a win over the Wild, which will give them their 11th win in their last 12 games and 7th straight road win. Our second betting advice is to pick under. Nashville Predators vs Montreal Canadiens. The Nashville Predators will hope to bounce back from a 2-0 loss to Nashville in their last game. Mikael Granlund leads the Preds in scoring with 25 points, including a team-high 20 assists, along with a team-high +5/+- rating, while Matt Duchene has 24 points, with a team-high 13 goals and 11 assists. Roman Josi also has 20 points with 7 goals and 13 apples, and Philip Forsberg has 10 goals on the year. Juuse Saros has seen the bulk of the action in goal for Nashville, going 10-8-1 and a .923 save percentage this season. Our first betting advice is to pick Nashville. Against Boston, Nashville was completely stifled when it came to generating any offense, and that proved to be their undoing Thursday night. The opening period of play saw the Predators outshot 15-12 in the stanza, and they trailed 1-0 after 20 minutes of play. In the second period, Nashville held a 14-9 edge in shots on goal, but was outscored 1-0 to trail 2-0 on the scoreboard at the second intermission. The third period saw the Predators own a 16-9 shot advantage with neither side lighting the lamp, leaving the hosts on the short end of the scoreboard. Juuse Saros made 31 saves for the Predators, who held a 42-33 shot advantage in the loss. Saros is expected to get the call between the pipes again here. Montreal dropped their 2nd straight and 4th in the last 5 games, as they were dumped by a Colorado team playing the 2nd game of a back-to-back Thursday night. The Canadiens entered late Friday night 7th in the Atlantic Division, 21 points behind the Panthers and Maple Leafs for the division lead. They were 16 points behind Tampa Bay for the final guaranteed playoff spot and 11 back of Pittsburgh for the 2nd wild card spot. Montreal stands at dismal 29th in the league in offensive production, with 2.24 goals per game on the season. The Canadiens are 30th in goals against as they allow an average of 3.56 goals per contest. Montreal is 28th in the league in power play success by cashing in 13% of their chances with a man advantage on the year. The Canadiens are 30th in penalty killing by successfully getting through 69.3% of their shorthanded situations this season. Our second betting advice is to pick over. Quick reminder, BetUS is a platform that offers betting on all major sport and horse racing leagues. It has slots, table games, blackjack, and a variety of other casino games. All of the major US leagues are available for betting, including the NFL, NBA, NHL, MLB, and PGA. In addition, BetUS allows wagers on esports, Olympic events, soccer, cricket, boxing, cycling, and many more competitions. Join BetUS now using our link down below and get 125% cashback bonus on your first deposit on the sportsbook after you open an account and deposit using our link and use our promo code HIGHSTAKES. Islanders vs Detroit Red Wings. The offense has struggled, but the defense has let the Red Wings down this season, allowing 3.13 goals per game. Moritz Seider and Philip Hronek have combined for 2.3 defensive point shares and 76 blocked shots, but the back end of the unit has struggled and is allowing opponents to find open shots on the net. The bright spot has been the play of goaltender Alex Nedeljkovic, who has a .923 save percentage and a 2.58 goals against average on 467 shots. Our first betting advice is to pick Detroit Red Wings. Against Seattle, the Red Wings and Kraken couldn't decide the game in regulation or overtime, so it took a shootout to put the game to rest. In the opening period, Detroit was outshot 7-6 with neither side lighting the lamp, keeping things scoreless at the first intermission. The second period saw the Red Wings with a 13-9 shot edge, with both teams scoring twice, keeping the game even after 40 minutes. Robbie Fabry opened the scoring with his 5th of the year on the power play at 4:46 off assists from Dylan Larkin and Pius Suter. After giving up a pair of goals to trail 2-1, Vladislav Namestnikov tied the score with his 8th of the year off assists from Moritz Seider, and Jordan Esterle at the 18:18 mark. The third period saw the shots even at 7 with each team scoring once, keeping the game even at the end of regulation. Lucas Raymond gave the Red Wings a 3-2 lead with his 10th of the year at 6:30 off assists from Seider and Larkin. Seattle tied the game later in the period. In overtime, the Red Wings were outshot 1-0 with neither team scoring. During the shootout, Larkin scored in the second round, while Adam Aaron tallied in the fourth round to win it. Thomas Greiss made 21 saves for the Red Wings, who held a 26-24 edge in shots on goal. Alex Nedeljkovic is expected to be in net for this contest. Our second betting advice is to pick under 6. Columbus Blue Jackets vs Washington Capitals. The Blue Jackets are finding the back of the net, but the defense has struggled, allowing 3.24 goals per game. Vladislav Gavrikov and Zach Werenski have combined for 2.5 defensive point shares and 68 blocked shots, but the rest of the defensive unit has struggled, allowing opponents to find open shots on the net. The bright spot has been the play of goaltender Elvis Merzlikins, who has a .923 save percentage and a 2.61 goals against average on 417 shots. Our first betting advice is to pick Washington -1.5. The Washington Capitals are in a familiar spot, which is at the top of the Metro Division standings. They currently lead the Rangers by 1 point and the Hurricanes by 2 with a 14-10 record. Still, Washington has lost their last 2 in a row, including a 4-3 shootout loss to the Blackhawks at home in their last game. That was a bad loss, especially since Chicago is in 7th place in the Central Division. Washington will have a chance to get back on track here against a Columbus team that has struggled on the road. The Caps are dealing with some injuries as TJ Oshie, 4 goals in 8 games, and Conor Sheary, 5 goals in 18 games, are both out for the offense, while John Carlson has been a big loss for the defense of late. The Columbus Blue Jackets are a solid 8-3 at home, but on the road, they have gone just 4-6. They have lost the first 3 games of this road trip and have been outscored 15-5 in the process. Scoring has been an issue for the Jackets on the road, as they have put up just 2.70 GPG away from home, compared to averaging 3.63 GPG at home. It's like night and day when the Jackets leave the friendly confines of Nationwide Arena. In their last game, they fell short to the Stars by a score of 3-2. Scoring in the loss was Boone Jenner, 11th, and Alexander Texier, 7th. Our second betting advice is to pick over 6.